Hey guys, it's Jessica, your director for Team Aim for the Stars, and I wanted to make this video as we finish July, head into August, and enter what we call Transition Month. So in Scentsy World, Transition Month means it's the month before we start a new catalog. So as we enter the fall season, we'll be starting our fall and winter catalog on September 1st, and the month prior, August 1st through 31st, is what we call Transition Month because that's when a bunch of things for customers go on sale in our current catalog. Most everything's 10% off, and for consultants on our side, that's when we stock up on the current catalog that's going away and also on the new catalog to come because everything supplies wise is on sale. So to start, first and foremost, our catalog, our current spring and summer catalog. The pack of 25 is going to be 50% off. So instead of $14, a pack of 25 will be only $7 on the first. So that's a really good value. If you have catalogs, you're probably thinking I don't need to buy any more, but I will be because I just like to have extras. Even after the month is over and we head into September, I'll still be using these, what I do have left of them anyway, because I have a stamp that I purchased a while back from Vistaprint because I knew I'd be going through a lot of transitions with Scentsy. And I made the stamp. It's very basic. It just says, this one is old, but here's what you do. Contact me and I'll show you what's new. And then on the bottom it says, don't forget to ask for your free sample. So I take all of my old marketing supplies and I use that as a stamp and put that on there, and I'll stamp this side with my contact information. And basically I leave these wherever I go. They are cheaper than leaving a regular catalog, and I don't ever throw anything away. I use everything even if it's old because I have the stamp on there, so they know looking at it that it might not be the latest. And truth be told, a lot of things in here are staying through to the next catalog, so it's not like this is totally no, they can still use this to kind of see our scent offerings and stuff. And then as we go into transition into the new catalog, a lot of the stuff that left our catalog will be in the sales section and closeout section of our website. So they could still probably get a hold of something they wanted in here if they saw it. It might be something that I have on hand that's just not in the catalog anymore. It might be something that somebody on the team has that I can get for them. So it's not a bad idea to use these still after we switch over. The other thing is our favorite showcase brochures. So you might not have used these this season. Maybe they didn't come in your kit, but the showcase brochures are a cost-effective option to our regular catalogs. They still come in a pack of 25. They are twice as big as our regular catalog. You can see one is double the size of a regular catalog. You could still fold it and use it like you would a regular catalog. But it's basically our catalog in 4 simple pages, front and back. So it has one of everything that we have in the catalog. It just doesn't have all the styled photos that we see in the regular catalog. So these are called showcase brochures. These are normally $5 for the pack of 25. The workstation didn't really go into detail on this, but if it's like the catalogs, it'll be 50% off, which means that a pack of 25 is only $2.50. So like I said, you can make that poem on a little label, put it on here, and you can leave these around. That's a really inexpensive business card that has pictures and prices, so this is a good option too. And then the other thing that I would recommend getting are the product lists. These are for spring and summer, so these will probably be on sale too. It didn't specify in the news announcement on the news tab, but I'm guessing if these are on for sale tomorrow that they will be 50% off too, because the catalog is. So these are just the tear off. It comes on a pad of 50, and it's just a front and back. These you can fold up really cute. You can make a little pouch for a sample. People do creative things with these one-sheeters, and you can find those videos on how to fold them on YouTube. You can just Google Scentsy product list fold or something like that, and you'll find what people are using them for. But I like to give these away at events and stuff too. I really don't give away too many catalogs. At the first of every season, I usually do a mass mailing to my current customers who are on my hot list, who've ordered in the last 6 months. I usually mail them a brand spanking new catalog, but for everybody else, I usually tuck these in like orders or give these away at events. I don't really hand out the catalog too frequently. But this is the new catalog, the new cover, and it's pretty similar to our current catalog. It's they come in pack of 25. They will be on sale tomorrow for 10% off for the month. The new catalog is regular $12. You can get it in August for $10.80, and that's for 25. If you do the math on this, it comes out to 43 cents a catalog. So each time you hand it out, it's almost 50 cents that you're giving away to your customers, but it's to bring in orders. The other catalog, I did the math on them after 10% off sale, and a single catalog is 28 cents, so you could use those instead. The other thing that I really think you guys need are testers in some form. So if you joined in the last 6 months, your kit probably came with 90 or so of these party testers. And then if you joined when it was $49 to join, you got the mini tester. These are used typically for basket parties and such. These are more for like your home party. Since the full set of these that you got in your starter kit is worth $75, like I got when I joined, I didn't want to lend these to anybody because I heard horror stories of people leaving the wax in their car and the wax melting. So that $75, right, that you have to either try to collect from that customer or pay out or lose out of pocket. So I made the investment when I started to buy the mini testers, and they come in a pouch, in a cute zipper pouch. So you get all of them, a full set, one of each, in this zipper pouch, and this is what I lend to people. This is only $25, so if they left it in the car or I had to replace it, it's not as big of a blow as $75. So this is what I lend out. The party testers are mine. They stay in my possession. I use them for parties and such. But the choice is yours whether you want to, if you have these, you can start buying these and vice versa. It just depends on how much you want to invest. There's benefits to both. These ones are bigger. There's more wax in there, so you get a much better smell than you do with the mini testers. The mini testers are smaller, so you don't get as good of a whiff as you do with the big ones, but it is much easier to tote these around if you throw them in your bag than the full box of the party tester. So I like having both. It's really up to you what your preference is and what you're going to use them for. I think a few catalogs back, since I had all of the bars in on hand, I had one of every bar. I was using those, and I found myself not using testers at all. So now I rely on my bars more than my testers. So that's where I am in my business. But for you, if you want to do the party or the mini, decide what works for you and go with that. So the transition set for the testers, since some of the scents are staying from the spring catalog as we go into the fall catalog, you don't need to buy an entire set of testers all over again. What you're going to do is take your testers that you have for spring and summer and then pick out the ones that will be on the discontinued list that will be posted tomorrow to the marketing tab or business resources tab in Workstation. So you'll go through that list, pick out the scents that are discontinuing, and take them from your current set of testers. And then when you order the transition sets, what will come in those is only what you need to transition and get your set updated for the new catalog. So like satin sheets, we have it now. It's a current scent in spring and summer, but I didn't see it in the fall winter catalog. So you'll go in, pull satin sheets from your set it aside, and then when you order your transition testers, you're going to add those to your set, and you'll be current again for the new fall catalog. What do you do with those old testers that you pull and they're not current anymore? You can keep them. I have a pile of testers that I've set aside, and who knows, satin sheets might come back next spring and you can use it again then. Or you can use them as, you can collect them like I do, and sometimes I use them just as giveaways with my business card so people can smell something when they get my business card. I use them to make smaller sets of testers for basket parties. So sometimes I do a basket party and I give them testers with the basket party, but I don't give them a full entire set. I might give them 10 of these, and that's enough to get them a few orders and get people understanding what Scentsy is without having one of each. So you can use those two to make separate little parties for yourself. People have made magnets with these. They've put magnets on the back and made magnets. There's so many things that you can do with them, so don't throw them away. Because these, if you purchase individually, are $1 each. And if at the very least you just wanted the wax out of them, you could put it upside down in your warmer and let it heat up a little bit, and you'll hear it kerplunk out, and then you just throw the plastic away, and you have like a cube and a half in here to burn for yourself. So at the very least you have all those to use at home. So those are the testers. The transition set, it doesn't say how much it's going to be for the mini or the party, but the current spring and summer set, the mini is the party is $25. I didn't get the price on the mini, but they will be let's see here, 20% off through August. So you can buy your new testers at 20% off the new catalog at, let's see, $10 off. So your testers will be 20% off. Your new catalogs will be 10% off. I'm guessing the new showcase brochure will be 10% off too. The current spring and summer again will be 50% off for the catalog and showcase brochure. You can also purchase these individually. So say you don't want to buy the whole transition set of testers, you can purchase just the ones you need. Like, we're going into fall, and this is my 11, 12, 13, 14. I had to recount because is it really my 8th season with Scentsy, my 8th fall and winter season. So that means every year I've purchased a new transition set. So if I do that again this year, I will have 8 of these in Christmas Cottage, and 8 of these in Silver Bells, and 8 of these in, like cider milk. I keep accumulating them. So instead of buying a whole new transition set, what I can do is only buy the individual ones that I need, that are like the brand new ones that I don't have yet. And that might come out cheaper than buying the transition set. So do your math and then decide on what you really want to have for yourself for the new season and go with that. The other thing I want to talk about is besides those things that you really, really need as essentials, I highly suggest buying these brochures, and this is on the new Scentsy Pod, or the Scentsy Go and the Scentsy Pods. So these are in the catalog, but this is just a quick at a glance, and you could throw these in every single order just to get people more familiar with their new system. So I really recommend getting these even to hand out, because Scentsy Go is, when you look at it, you're not really sure what it is. It looks like a radio speaker, Bluetooth speaker maybe, but this really explains what it is and will get people interested. So I highly suggest adding one of these. I think brochures like this are usually $3, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's $3 and then on sale tomorrow. So consider adding this to your order. And then if basket parties is something that you think you want to do, oh, this got dirty, or you want to get more familiar yourself with products, I went over this the other day, but I really highly suggest adding product training guide to your order as well, because this just outlines every single item that we offer, and these are great to throw in basket parties. So if your hostess has a question about diffusers, she can come here and read all about it and probably get her question answered before contacting you. She might see this and say, oh, they've made it so easy to sell this stuff, maybe I should join. So this would be a really good tool for her to have in her basket party, and it might lead to bigger and better things for her. So I highly suggest getting one or a couple of these if you can swing it, because these will be great to have all season long. And then here's what the transition testers look like, the mini ones. So when you get these, this is what you'll add to your collection, and then you'll pull out probably this many too. So those are the transition. There's other things that are available in the Scentsy store as well with the new branding that they're doing for fall, which is this pattern here, the flowers, a lot of the bags and stuff, and print your own business cards and stickers. They have that design on them, so you could go crazy if you wanted to. I don't recommend that maybe in the first month, because one, I don't think they'll be on sale, so you can get them later. It's not as urgent to get as your catalogs and testers, but you can get those later. And then also wait till you've made a little money for August, especially if your July was slow, so that you can afford these things and not use your family money on your Scentsy business. You're supposed to use your Scentsy money on your Scentsy business. So, but there's other things like these at a glance price lists. We got these at Reunion. These will be for sale too. New notepads. These are cute. So there'll be different things that you see in the Scentsy family store too. To get to it on the workstation, you go to the orders tab at the top, and then you go to Scentsy family store, and that's where you'll go to buy all of these things. Another tip I can give you is you can add these things to your party orders to kind of piggyback on the shipping. So when you go to the family store, there's no way to get free shipping on your orders when you order from the Scentsy family store. But if you are entering a party in Workstation and you have your guests in there, you can add yourself as a guest and then add catalogs to that basket, add your testers, and they will ship to you with the party at no extra cost. So you can piggyback on that free party shipping if you order that way. The only thing you can't add to your order that way is personalized stuff. So if you wanted to buy a personalized car vinyl or personalized labels, you couldn't add those because you have to personalize those in the family store. But everything else you can add to your basket, to your cart in your party order. So that's really nice that they allow us to do that. What else was I gonna say? I haven't decided how I want to market the new catalog yet. Some people just, right away hand these out, but I want to kind of tease my customers first. So I might make a post on Facebook that says, if you want to see the new catalog, book a party and I'll send you one. The PDF of the full catalog is posted to the marketing tab in Workstation. So instead of mailing this, I could also just send them the link to the catalog straight to Workstation, and it works. They can view it without having to sign in or anything. As a consultant, that link just opens as a normal PDF, so I could send them the link to this if I wanted to give them that preview to get them to book a party with me. It's usually works when you say, they could be the first of their friends to show all the new stuff. Especially this guy is what's going to make this so much more fun this season. Today I saw a bunch of posts about people so excited for the new Bath & Body Works fall scents, and I'm like, if you only smelled what we've got, so people are going to go crazy. Those people who you see posting about Bath & Body Works, they would be great to target for these things because all they want is fall scents. They are crazy about smells, and they would love to go through your new testers, right? The other reminder I wanted to give is today's the very last day. If you went to Reunion and earlier this month in Kansas City, we got 20% off of all of our business supplies, and that discount ends tonight, the 31st. So if you haven't ordered yet and you went to SFR, I highly suggest you order today so that you can get 20% off today, because then tomorrow it's only 10% for everyone else if you need to order your catalogs and testers. So order tonight so that you don't miss that sale. That's what I'm getting ready to go do now. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to walk you through any of this or anything else. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.